Good morning, and welcome to the 10 o'clock news on CTZJA. I'm Doug Ahole.
And I'm Ben Dover. We have a great deal of news for you this morning. Martin Luther King is scheduled to make an appearance at the Lincoln Memorial today to deliver a speech.
Martin Luther King was born on January 15th, 1929 at Atlanta, Georgia. He is the heading of the SCLC.
He was born Michael King Jr. and was the middle child of Michael King Sr. and Alberta Williams King.
His grandfather was a rural minister for many years and then moved to Atlanta in 1893. They had one child that survived. Her name was Alberta.
Michael King Sr. came from a poor farming community and he married Alberta in 1926. They moved to Atlanta.
Michael King Sr. became a pastor until the death of his father-in-law in 1931. Martin Luther King Jr. had an older sister, Willie Christine, plus a younger brother, Alfred Daniel Williams King.
Martin Luther King Jr. joined a public school at the age of 5. When he was 12, his grandmother died of a heart attack. King tried to commit suicide shortly after. He attended Booker T. Washington High School, where he was said to be very mature and ahead of his class.
Martin Luther King was so ahead of his class that he skipped both his 9th and 12th grade year and went into Morehouse College at the age of 15 without actually graduating high school.
He graduated college with a degree in sociology and went to Crozer Technological Seminary in Chester, Pennsylvania. He later graduated with a Bachelor of Divinity in 1951.
Martin Luther King Jr. then married Coretta Scott on June 18, 1953, in her hometown of Heiberger, Alabama. Martin Luther King Jr. is one of the leading civil rights activists of the previous years. He has become one of the faces of the civil rights movement. Now we are going out to our field reporter, willy-nilly. But first, let's go to our weatherman, Ollie. Ollie?
Go rain.
Thank you for that forecast, Ollie.
Now let's go out to our field reporter, willy-nilly. Willie?
Thanks, a-hole. Willy-nilly here, reporting from Lincoln Memorial, where Martin Luther King Jr. just delivered his speech, and the whole crowd is going crazy. Here's the man himself, Martin Luther King Jr. Martin, how's your day going?
I mean, it's another pugnacious day in the world of inequality, if I say so myself.
Well, I heard from a couple of people about this dream. Now, what was this dream about, and when did you have it?
You know, the dream was a while ago. I believe it was a Tuesday. Just the reign of inequality upon this great nation reached its breaking point, but the fulcrum of equality is finally leveled out.
That is a great dream, Martin. I'll see you some other time.
You too, man.
Back to you guys.
We will get back to willy-nilly with another interview in just 1 second. But first, my co-anchor Ben Dover has some breaking news.
Well, Doug, it appears that there's a wild horse running around just outside of the studio and even has been reported of attacking people. Let's see if we can get our field reporter, willy-nilly, to cover this. Can you hear us, Willie?
Yes, I'm out here, Ben. I'm out here. This horse just outside the studio is just terrorizing people. As you can see, it's just grazing right now. Oh, it seems actually pretty harmless. Oh, wait. No. Oh, this isn't going to be pretty. That's gotta hurt.
And then I said, no, you bend over. Thanks for that breaking news coverage, Willie. Now let's go to sports with the man himself, Big Johnson. Johnson?
Today's sports news is packed with exciting news for you, the public. In recent news, O.J. Simpson has made another statement saying that he really is innocent and wishes the public would stop making him feel bad about what he actually did. In other news, just the other week, Lance Armstrong revealed to the press that he would begin to apologize for his wrongful sins, reports saying he is only giving it half of an effort. Kobe Bryant has finally been asked by the press to give his opinions on world conflict, and he has responded with, "I'll pass." All this reporter has to say is, finally, he does. And just the last report of this week was from Barry Bonds. He recently told the press that he never thought he was doing steroids and that his new product, 5 Hour Energy, it comes in raspberry flavor, I think, was just actually working. That's all for sports news. I'm Big Johnson. I'll see you next time, people.
And then I said, we have rights. Thanks for that sports news, Johnson. Now we are going to go back out with our field reporter, willy-nilly, who has 2 people with him. Willie?
Thanks, Ben. Here I have,
Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
well, Esteban, what are you excited about out here today?
Well, I saw Martin Luther King Jr. speech, and it is muy importante for the overall culture and integration of blacks and whites in the United States.
Are you in agreement with the civil rights movement and black equality?
I am in agreement with the civil rights movement and black equality because, I mean, they're just as much human as we are, so why shouldn't we live together in peace and harmony?
Well, that's a great point, Esteban. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.
All right, I'm out here with the man by the name by.
Smitty.
I heard you were number one in something. What was that?
Well, I don't remember being number one, but I do remember not liking being equal with African Americans, and I hate the civil rights movement.
Why do you hate the civil rights movement, and why don't you agree that blacks should have rights?
Because this is America, we have rights, and I don't think African Americans should be free. That's it.
Thank you for the interview, Smitty.
You're welcome.
Back to you.
We thank you for tuning in to CTZJA. We hope you have a great day.